Us today. My name is Lori Obazinski from Rosy Salon Software.
Hi, everyone. It's Adam Kennedy over here at Tippy.
So we've added Tippy as a RosyPay feature just about 2 months ago already, and we've been seeing some really great successes within salon businesses. And we just wanted to jump on here quick and share with you some of those success stories that we're seeing. But before we share all of that, Adam, can you just tell everybody a little more about Tippy and how it works within Rosy?
Right. Before we jump into how the feature truly works, let's discuss maybe what are some reasons why you would want to look at adding the new Tippy feature with Rosie. First and foremost, let's say you're still handling large amounts of cash each day because you're paying out those cash tips and you're having to do those constant bank runs. That would be a good reason to look at this solution. A second would be is maybe you're looking to add an additional employee benefit like increasing their tips or giving instant access to those tip funds. Possibly you're looking to streamline the guest checkout experience and provide an iPad tipping and payment summary screen so that they can actually see exactly, who they're tipping and what's on their ticket. And lastly, maybe you're just looking for ways to reduce overhead expense because we do provide a cashback rebate program monthly that will help with that. So, simply put, how the Tippy feature really works within Rosie is we do provide an iPad client facing kiosk that your clients will actually interact with at checkout. They're going to see a photo of their service pro, some suggested tip amounts based on the service value and percentages, or they can enter a custom amount with the other button. They then will actually be taken to a ticket summary screen that will display their products, their services, and tips before they hit continue to payment. Now, we do add a very small convenience fee to only the tip itself, and that fee is actually passed along to the client. And in most cases, that fee will be less than $1. So let's say it's a $15 tip, that would be an 84-cent fee. The entire transaction is then processed with a single swipe through your RosyPay terminal. So all the processing will happen through RosyPay, and we're simply just the interface that the client will interact with before processing that ticket. So once that payment has been processed, we then instantly deposit those tip funds directly into a digital wallet for your employees. So they're going to have instant access to it. So if they want to run to Starbucks between clients and grab a coffee, they can use those tip funds instantly. Now, we do offer a monthly cashback rebate program that owners can earn 2% of the tip and fee monthly, and we deposit that back into the bank account. It's pretty awesome because we are seeing some really great stats across the board from all of the Rosy salons that are working with us over the past 2 months with this new integration. So the average tip right now is about 25.78%. And the average monthly rebate that salons are receiving are $196, which is awesome to see.
I can think of two really great things around that. One, all of the salons are recruiting service professionals right now. So, as a recruiting tool, to say that the average tip is 25% of the service is huge. And knowing that we're going straight into holiday time and these service professionals are earning a higher tip amount is amazing. I was talking to a salon owner the other day, Adam, who recently signed up for Tippy, and she had an ATM machine in her salon, and I asked her how much she was paying for that. And she was paying $100 a month, which is $1,200 a year. So now she has that $1,200 savings, and her service providers are earning more money, and she's getting the rebate back. So that's a huge win-win in that salon.
Right. And to your first point, it is such a great added benefit that you can add to your team that you can share with them. Like, hey, we're going to help you earn more money in tips. I mean, who is going to complain about that? I don't think anyone. And then give you instant access to those funds. So, if you want to run out to dinner after work, you can use your tip funds instantly. And to your second point, I actually heard from a Rosie client who actually had an ATM in their salon, and someone unfortunately came in and stole that ATM. So they were looking for a way to move from kind of a cash tip to more of a digital process just for, liability and safety of the salon itself. Across the board, we are hearing phenomenal success stories. I would say the one we hear the most is that, service providers love that they're being instantly notified of the exact amount that the client is tipping. And that client, they're aware of it too. So the client ends up tipping higher, which is why we're kind of seeing those tips average above 25%, which is pretty great for the service pro.
Mm-hmm. So you and I both have some experience working in the salon in the past. And from my experience, there was always a cash shortage. We were always running out of money in the cash drawer because of handing out tips, or we were always sending somebody out to the bank, or writing little IOUs until that money came back. So it's a real challenge to keep that money in the salon.
Oh, yeah, it is for sure. And we hear those stories often because let's say you have a color service client, maybe it's a balayage and it's a really high price service. And, all of a sudden you deplete $130 in tips for that one service. Or maybe it's an extension service, another high value service, and you don't have the tip funds available to be able to pay out those stylists those tips at the end of the day. You kind of ruffle the feathers of your team a little bit because you have to wait to the following business day or until you can kind of do that panic bank run to be able to replenish your cash drawer.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit more about the digital wallet?
Yes. So each service pro will actually get an FDIC insured bank account. It's completely fee free. There's no credit checks, no background checks. Everyone's approved for it. They're also going to receive a MasterCard, and it's a real debit card. And they're going to be able to use that debit card instantly. So it can be, with the physical card, or they can add that to Google or Apple Pay. And if they use that card, they actually will earn cashback rewards. Now, we understand that maybe not everyone wants to use that MasterCard. So they do have two other options. The other option would be is that they can add their external bank account into the app, and they can just push those funds to any external account for free. Or if they want to go to an ATM because maybe they're used to getting cash at the end of the day, they're going to have access to over 58,000 fee-free ATMs. And in most cases, I like to look at the little ATM locator. There's usually one within a couple blocks of the salon. So it's not too much out of the way for them just to go withdraw those funds at the end of each day.
That's awesome. All right, we have a fun announcement for everybody today that if you want all of these amazing benefits that other salons are experiencing right now from Rosy and Tippy together, September is the time to sign up. So when you do sign up during the month of September, you're going to have the chance to win a cash prize for each of your team members to get deposited straight into that digital wallet. Or you get to keep that as a little bit of a gift for yourself. So keep an eye out on your emails for the details on how you can get a chance to win that prize. But Adam, can you tell everybody how easy it is to get started with Tippy?
Right. It's super easy. In fact, your first year is completely risk-free. So there's no cost to really get started. And we'll ship out your iPad and your kiosk, and then we'll just set up a quick call to help you get started. It really only takes about 30 minutes. And then, you'll be able to see all the benefits of the rebates and the technology and the instant access to the tip funds before any subscription fee would actually incur.
Perfect. So if you're interested, you can head on over to getrosy.com, click on contact us up in the top right corner, and you can put in your name and contact information. And in the comments, you can put Get Tippy, and somebody from Rosy will reach out to you on how to get started. So Adam, thank you for joining today and all of this wonderful information. I appreciate having you on, and everybody that's been watching. So we're going to leave you with a short little video.
Hi. For the beauty industry, tips are just as financially important as wages and commissions, sometimes even more important. And with customers migrating more and more towards credit card payments, the tipping process can become a little complicated. But it doesn't have to be. Introducing the Rosy and Tippy integration, a seamless all-in-one checkout experience that generates higher tips, lowers your costs of doing business, and instantly deposits tips into your staff's accounts. Yep, We said instantly, within seconds. And it's easy and free to get started. Once your free iPad kiosk is activated, customers can easily select a tip amount with your new tip-friendly interface. Your new kiosk will then display a full ticket summary before sending the total to your RosyPay credit card terminal. The customer simply swipes their card once and off they go. Using Rosy and Tippy, your team will instantly receive a notification along with their well-earned tips, and we provide 5-star service anytime you need us. So, happy customer, happy stylist, and happy owner. Rosy and Tippy, bringing you optimized solutions for your salon. Activate your integration today